Hello my lovely people, today I will share how I made this delicious chicken stew. If you taste this stew, you will like to make it and eat it over and over again. Let me show you how I made this stew. First of all, I started by washing the chicken thoroughly. Add it into the pot without adding water. Then I started steaming the chicken and start putting ingredients. I added Maggi seasoning cube first, and next I used fresh ginger and garlic. Fresh ginger and garlic also have a special taste to it. Then I blended the ginger and garlic together. Then the next I added it into the pot, but I didn't add all. I just divided it into three. Add 1/4 inside the meat. The remaining will be added inside the stew. Before now, I've already cut onion into small pieces and I added the chopped onion, then added salt into it. Then the next I added thyme and I added curry powder. After that, I have to turn everything together and make it to rhyme, like to mix very well without adding water. This will make it to marry each other very well and you will love it. Then the next, as I've turned to this level, they are all mixed now. I have to cover the pot and allow it to cook. After 5 minutes, I come back to check for it so that I can add water. Opening it, I realized that there is already enough water in the pot from the chicken, so I don't need to add more. If you are steaming your own and you find out that there is still need for water, you can add water after 5 minutes. So I have to cover it and continue cooking. I cooked for about 10 minutes more and now the chicken is done, so I have to bring it out from the pot. Then I started preparing the fresh tomato that I used. So here is the fresh tomato I used, and I used also Shombo Cayenne pepper. You can use red bell pepper as well, and I use normal pepper, red and yellow. It's a matter of your choice. Have to add it into my blender so I can blend it. I blended it to paste, and next I proceeded to fry the chicken. So I fried the chicken, and this is how I fry the chicken. If you have a fryer, you can actually use a fryer and fry your own chicken. If you don't like frying, just skip this part. Then I remove the chicken stock from the pot. Then I continued frying with the same oil I used to fry the meat. Then added onion. Fry the onion for just 30 seconds. I didn't fry the onion too much because I don't like frying onion too much like that. Then added the fresh tomato because it needs to get dried. It has to dry up before any other thing will be added again. As I added the fresh tomato, I have to allow it to dry up. Then I covered it just half. I didn't cover everything. If you like, you can open your own, but I personally like covering it half. It will not stop it from drying. Then coming back to check it to know the level it has dried, and then continue. Here I also use tomato paste, So I have to get my tomato paste ready, because once the fresh tomato is almost dry, the next is the tomato paste. Then I come back to check it to know the level that I've already reached, and now it is ready to add the tomato paste. Yeah, see the level that it dried before I started adding the tomato paste. Then added the tomato paste and turned everything together. From now you have to keep your eye on it so that it will not get burnt, because tomato paste easily gets burnt. Continue checking and turning. I have to cover it half again and dried until it reaches this level. Now it is okay, and I have to start the ingredients. The first ingredient I added is chicken stock. In case you don't have chicken stock, you can just add ordinary water. Then I added a blended ginger and garlic, which is remaining, and then I added seasoning cube. The next I added curry powder. This is the one remaining from the one I've already added, because I decided to use one for steaming chicken and the rest for the stew. Then I added the remaining onion, because I didn't add odd onion while frying. Then the next I have to add blended crayfish. As I added it, I have to turn everything together and allow them to mix very well. And then I continued adding the remaining ingredients, added salt and added more, that is if they need be. But for this one I already know the salt I added first is not enough, that's why I added more. Then the next, the chicken, I have to add the chicken and turn everything together, allow everything to mix very well. At this point, if you're still watching, I want to say a big thank you and welcome to Julie Kitchens once again. If you love what I am doing, you can give me a thumbs up and God bless you. So now I have to cook this for at least 10 minutes more. Then opening it, the aroma was like, ah my God, the aroma filled the whole house, including neighbors. We are perceiving it. So delicious, honestly.